What if I told you that the scariest error in the human body is the one science has been afraid to talk about until now? It sounds like a mystery from a thriller, but it's a real and hidden danger lurking inside all of us. Our immune system, designed to protect us from harmful invaders like viruses and bacteria, can sometimes turn against us instead. This internal betrayal causes what are called autoimmune diseases, conditions where the body attacks its own healthy cells, leading to serious health problems like type 1 diabetes and multiple sclerosis. In this video, we'll explore why this happens, what causes the immune system to make such a terrifying mistake, and why scientists still struggle to fully understand it. We'll also look at how this error is connected to our evolutionary past, and even draw surprising parallels to the digital world we live in today. Stay tuned to uncover the truth about this silent threat inside us all. Imagine if your own body started attacking you. Sounds like science fiction, but it's real. The immune system, which is supposed to protect you, sometimes makes a serious mistake. It confuses healthy parts of the body with dangerous invaders. This mistake is called autoimmunity. When it happens, it can lead to diseases like type 1 diabetes and multiple sclerosis, which seriously affect how a person lives. And the worst part, the attack can start quietly, without any clear warning. Instead of fighting viruses or bacteria, the immune system turns against the body itself. It's like a guard suddenly attacking the very people they're supposed to protect. The body's own defense cells begin destroying healthy tissues, causing inflammation, pain, extreme tiredness, and other symptoms that make daily life harder. And anyone can be affected, child or adult, man or woman. It doesn't matter your age or lifestyle. That's what makes it so frightening. There are more than 80 known autoimmune diseases, and each one attacks a different part of the body. Some are mild, others are very serious. Some target the nerves, others the gut, the joints, or even the blood. Even with so many cases around the world, science still doesn't have all the answers. In fact, autoimmunity is a topic that many avoid, because it forces us to face something uncomfortable. Our bodies can turn against us, and we still don't fully understand why. Inside our bodies, there are thousands of proteins that help everything work properly. The immune system watches them all the time like a security guard. But sometimes this guard makes a mistake. It looks at a normal protein and thinks, "This is dangerous." Then it starts an attack. That's how the body goes to war against itself, even though there's no real enemy. An important part of this defense system is the T cells. They act like trained soldiers looking for invaders. But when they get confused, they attack good cells as if they were bad. This causes inflammation and serious symptoms. In diseases like multiple sclerosis, the attack happens in the brain and nerves. In type 1 diabetes, the target is the cells that produce insulin in the pancreas. Each autoimmune disease affects the body in different ways, but they all start with the same mistake: confusion inside the defense system. One symptom that appears in almost all of these diseases is extreme tiredness. Even when sleeping well and eating right, the person feels exhausted. This happens because the body is always on high alert, trying to protect itself from something that isn't really an enemy. This endless fight wears down everything: the body, the mind, the mood. It's like living in a constant war. That's why many people with autoimmune diseases suffer not only physically but also emotionally. One of the biggest mysteries about autoimmune diseases is why they happen in the first place. Scientists have found that it's never just one cause, but a mix of several factors that come together. First, there's genetics. Some people inherit genes from their parents that make their immune system more likely to make mistakes. These genes don't guarantee disease, but they increase the chance. It's like having a small glitch in a computer program. Sometimes it causes problems, sometimes it doesn't. But genes are only part of the story. Other things must happen to turn on this error. These are called triggers or environmental factors. They include infections, stress, certain foods, and even things in the environment like chemicals or sunlight. Imagine these triggers like sparks near a pile of dry leaves. They can start a fire if conditions are right. So, even if someone has risky genes, they might never get sick without these sparks. Sometimes bad luck plays a role too. No one can predict exactly who will develop an autoimmune disease and who won't. Two people with the same genes and lifestyle might have very different outcomes. This randomness makes it harder for scientists to find clear answers. But it also shows how complex and delicate the immune system is. Interestingly, some of the genes that increase the risk of autoimmune diseases helped humans survive deadly infections in the past. Back then, having a strong and aggressive immune system was a big advantage. It saved lives during plagues and pandemics. But now, in the modern world, these same genes can cause the immune system to attack the body. It's as if the immune system's power turned against us. A painful reminder that evolution doesn't always lead to perfect solutions, just ones that help us survive. Understanding these causes is crucial because it helps doctors find better treatments. Instead of just fighting symptoms, they can look for ways to calm the immune system and stop it from attacking itself. Still, there's much we don't know, and research continues every day to solve this frightening puzzle. Our immune system didn't develop randomly. It evolved over thousands of years to protect us from deadly diseases. Back then, having a very aggressive immune system was a big advantage. It helped humans survive plagues, infections, and harsh conditions. The genes that made the immune system strong were passed down because they saved lives. This meant that even if the immune system sometimes made mistakes, the benefits outweighed the risks. But today, life is very different. With modern medicine like vaccines, antibiotics, and better hygiene, we don't face the same dangers as our ancestors. The aggressive immune genes, which were once life-saving, can now cause harm. They can make the immune system attack the body itself, leading to autoimmune diseases. This is a classic example of how evolution prioritizes survival over perfection. The system works well enough to keep us alive, but not always perfectly. This legacy is like a double-edged sword. On one side, it has kept humanity alive for thousands of years. On the other, it causes chronic diseases that can severely impact lives. Scientists call this the evolutionary trade-off. We inherit strengths that sometimes come with hidden costs. Understanding this helps explain why autoimmune diseases exist. They are not random failures but side effects of a system shaped by history. Because of this, treatments today often try to balance the immune system, reducing its harmful attacks without weakening its ability to fight real threats. It's a delicate task. Too much suppression, and the body can't defend itself from infections. Too little, and the immune system keeps attacking healthy tissues. Researchers are constantly looking for ways to improve this balance, hoping to one day prevent these diseases entirely. This evolutionary story is a powerful reminder. Our bodies carry the history of our species, including its battles and scars. The very system designed to protect us sometimes turns against us, showing just how complex and fragile life really is. Today, we face a new kind of autoimmunity, but this time it's digital. Just as the body can mistakenly attack itself, our personal information is increasingly being used against us. Every day we share data online, from our locations to our preferences, trusting it will be safe. But sometimes, this information is collected and exploited without our permission, like an internal attack on our privacy. This digital invasion is a new form of vulnerability. Feels like the systems designed to protect us, social media platforms, apps, and websites, instead become tools that harm us. Companies and hackers can use personal data to manipulate opinions, influence decisions, or even cause harm. In a way, our digital lives suffer from their own kind of autoimmune response, where what should protect ends up attacking us. Just like with the immune system, protecting ourselves online is complicated. We need strong firewalls and privacy tools to keep our data safe. But many people don't realize how much of their information is exposed or how easily it can be misused. This lack of awareness makes us vulnerable to digital attacks that are hard to see or fight against. This parallel shows how fragile protection systems can be. Whether biological or digital, both require constant care and balance to avoid turning against what they're supposed to defend. As we become more connected and dependent on technology, understanding this risk is more important than ever. So, the scariest error might not be only inside our bodies but also in the digital world we live in. Both remind us how easily a protector can become a threat, and why science and technology must keep evolving to keep us safe. The scariest error in the human body is not just a medical mystery. It's a reminder of how fragile and complex life really is. Our immune system, which is supposed to be our greatest protector, can sometimes become our worst enemy, causing diseases that are still hard to fully understand and treat. But as science advances, we're uncovering more about why this happens and how we might better prevent or control it. Beyond biology, this hidden threat also teaches us an important lesson about protection and vulnerability. Whether inside our bodies or in the digital world where our personal information faces its own dangers, understanding these risks is the first step towards staying safe and healthy, both physically and online. Thank you for watching. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of science and the human body.